ICE agent ever run up on me, I guarantee you they won't. I put a hole in their chest the size of a window. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Fuck around and find out.
Really? I seriously doubt that's going to be the way it turns out if you run into ICE, brother. You're going to wind up like these fools. Fucked around and found out. Welcome back, Patriots. Breaking news. Looks like there's been an ICE shooting. Another ICE shooting involving an illegal alien. And the reason I laughed a little bit there is because it's going to keep on happening. It's not going to stop happening as long as the left is telling them to resist, is telling the protesters to go out in the streets and fight the cops and don't respect ICE, and they keep following them around, and there's just going to be more and more of this. And ICE isn't going to stop. I got news for you, lefties. So let's go ahead and take a look at this story real quick.
We begin with our breaking news. This is in Willowbrook, the scene of an officer-involved shooting during an ICE operation. Rich Prickett overhead in Sky 5 HD. Rich, good morning.
Frank, good morning. According to authorities, it was around 7:20 this morning when that ICE operation was going down here in Willowbrook. This is 126th Street near Mona, where you can see federal officers are here. There's a crime scene set up. Now, during that operation, there was a brief pursuit with a suspect. We see a silver sedan here with the doors open and possibly
it does
a
look
shattered
like
rear
they
window
shot that
there.
window out.
There was an officer involved shooting, or at least an officer, a federal officer had discharged his weapon. Now we're hearing nobody was struck. The suspect has been taken into custody. There was no ambulance that was required, so we believe that that person was not struck by gunfire, but they may have fired into the vehicle. We're still awaiting more information. The investigation just now underway. The Sheriff's Department has the street shut down. However, they were not involved in the operation itself. You can see some of the federal agents that are here within the perimeter. We'll keep you updated on this, but an ICE operation happening here in Willowbrook at about 7:30 this morning. Live in Sky 5, I'm Rich Prickett.
Now it did look to me like they had shot that window out. Let me go back to that spot. Where's that at? When they zoom in right there, yeah. They definitely discharged their weapon, and it was bound to happen, and it's going to happen a lot more. I got news for you, lefties. ICE isn't going to back down. You're not going to break them. You're not going to break Trump and the government. You're not going to break what MAGA voted for. The majority of the country voted for this to happen, so as long as you're encouraging people to act like this, you're going to keep getting hurt. I don't even know if anybody got hurt in this one, but there's definitely a shooting. And we're going to find out more probably later on tonight or tomorrow. So, just stay tuned to my channel. I'll be posting an update video about this. But like I said in the beginning, it's going to keep happening. As long as the left and the Dollar General Don Lemons are out there and the woke farmer idiot, as long as these idiots are out in the streets encouraging violence, encouraging not what they call peaceful, mostly peaceful protests, mostly peaceful fires. As long as they're doing that, this is not going to stop happening. This shit is going to continue to happen, and it's probably going to escalate. So a word to the illegals out there, self-deport, man. Get yourself out of here, and you can try to come back legally. That's the best option that you have. Because if you start acting out, if you start fighting with ICE, if you start running from ICE, if you start trying to run over ICE, you're going to end up in a situation like this. And it doesn't always end up well for you, and they're not going to back down. So I got news for the left. It's not going to happen. Anyway, guys, stay tuned to the channel and be aware of your surroundings at all times, because it's just going to get a whole lot crazier before it gets better. Peace. Peace out.